Ms. Brinda, Mr. Ravichandran, and all the trustees and the distinguished participants here. A very good morning to all of you. I'm very grateful to eVidyaloka for giving me an opportunity to be with all of you today. As you may know, my organization, the Army Vice Welfare Association, AVA for short, is committed to the welfare of families of soldiers, both serving and retired, as also the families of those who have sacrificed their lives for the nation. What better welfare can there be than to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all? This, as we all know, is the fourth goal as embodied in the United Nations 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. Inclusive education is one of the KRAs of AVA. We work at sensitizing all stakeholders, parents, teachers, students, and the Army community on gender disparities and play a supportive role in ensuring equal access to education and vocational training for the vulnerable, including children with disabilities. I am both happy and inspired at the same time by all the wonderful work being done by eVidyaloka. I am sure that eVidyaloka is a boon to the children in rural India. The digital solutions that you are providing will go a long way in keeping rural children connected to mainstream education. I must compliment you for also selecting inclusive outlook for sustainable impact as the theme for today's interaction. There are over 250 million children, school-going children enrolled in the education system today. Sustainable growth is possible only if these children learn well and in turn contribute to building a system where there is an equitable access to education as also livelihoods. For this to happen, as the speaker earlier has said, we have to make quality education affordable to all. A vast majority of children in rural areas, I find, are also learning from textbooks that have little content that connects them to their daily experiences. Very often, they speak a dialect which is quite different from the standard language of instruction. We need urgently to look at solutions, textbooks, lesson plans, and also to train teachers to create meaningful experiences for these children. An educated and involved citizenry is the cornerstone of sustainable development. It really warms my heart to know that eVidyaloka is drawing on a large volunteer base to deliver its programs. Most of what we do in AVA is also through a team of dedicated volunteers drawn from our own fraternity. Teacher training in the current pandemic-driven environment is a fundamental prerequisite to sustained development. I will use this platform to beseech government agencies, individuals, and corporate donors not to shy away from investing in teacher training. It may not look as tangible, like maybe donating for infrastructure or whatever, but in the long run, it's teacher training that is going to make the system sustainable as well as robust. That is my thinking on this. I compliment eVidyaloka for the yeoman service that all of you are providing. I'm sure your endeavors will bear fruit across the length and breadth of the country. I assure you also that AVA will always stand in support of your vision and your efforts. Thank you once again for having me here, and it's been a pleasure to listen to some of your speakers. Thank you so much.